Espresso is the foundation of modern coffee culture. Nearly every popular coffee drink you see in cafes today begins with a single shot of espresso. It is made by forcing hot water through finely ground coffee beans under very high pressure. This process extracts intense flavor, oils, and aroma in just about 25 to 30 seconds. The result is a small but powerful shot of coffee with a golden layer on top called crema. This crema is a foam created by the oils and gases released during brewing. Espresso is strong, concentrated, and full of flavor. Because of its intensity, espresso is rarely diluted with milk or water when served alone. Latte is one of the most popular coffee drinks around the world. The word latte comes from the Italian phrase caffè latte, which simply means coffee with milk. A traditional latte contains one shot of espresso combined with a large amount of steamed milk and a very thin layer of foam on top. Because the milk content is high, the flavor becomes smooth, creamy, and less intense compared to pure espresso. Americano is a simple but interesting coffee drink with a story that goes back to World War II. When American soldiers were stationed in Europe, they found traditional espresso too strong for their taste. To make it more similar to the coffee they were used to back home, they began adding hot water to espresso. Affogato is both a dessert and a coffee experience. The word affogato means drowned in Italian. In this drink, a scoop of vanilla ice cream or gelato is literally drowned in a hot shot of espresso. The contrast between hot espresso and cold ice cream creates a luxurious dessert-like drink. Turkish coffee is one of the oldest brewing methods in the world, dating back hundreds of years. The coffee beans are ground extremely fine, almost like powder. The coffee is brewed in a small pot called a kesvi with water and sometimes sugar. Vietnamese egg coffee may sound unusual, but it is famous for its rich dessert-like texture. It was invented in Hanoi during the 1940s when milk was scarce. To replace milk, baristas whipped egg yolks with sugar and condensed milk until it became thick and creamy. This foam-like mixture is placed on top of strong Vietnamese coffee. The result is a drink that tastes almost like coffee-flavored custard. Cold brew coffee has become extremely popular in recent years. Unlike traditional coffee that uses hot water, cold brew is made by steeping coffee grounds in cold water for 12 to 24 hours. This slow extraction process produces a smoother coffee with lower acidity. Nitro cold brew takes cold brew coffee to the next level by infusing it with nitrogen gas. The nitrogen creates a creamy texture and a cascading foam similar to draft beer. Because of this smooth texture, nitro cold brew often feels naturally creamy even without milk or sugar. Ethiopia is widely believed to be the birthplace of coffee. In Ethiopian culture, coffee is not just a drink. It is a ceremony called the Buna ceremony. During this ritual, green coffee beans are roasted fresh in front of guests. Cappuccino is one of the most classic Italian coffee drinks. It is made with equal parts espresso, steamed milk, and milk foam. The thicker foam layer gives cappuccino a stronger coffee flavor compared to latte. Kaffeost is a traditional Scandinavian coffee drink that includes an unusual ingredient: cheese. Small cubes of cheese are placed in hot coffee where they soften and absorb the coffee flavor. Mocha combines the flavors of coffee and chocolate. It typically contains espresso, steamed milk, and chocolate syrup or cocoa powder. Many cafes finish the drink with whipped cream. Café de Olla is a traditional Mexican coffee brewed with cinnamon and piloncillo, a type of raw cane sugar. The spices give the drink a warm and aromatic flavor. A Gibraltar, also known as a Cortado, is made with equal parts espresso and steamed milk. The milk slightly softens the espresso while maintaining its bold flavor. Bulletproof coffee became famous in the health and fitness world. It is made by blending coffee with butter and MCT oil to create a creamy, high-energy drink. Café Cubano is a strong Cuban espresso sweetened during the brewing process. Sugar is whipped with the first drops of espresso to create a thick caramel-like foam. Greek Frappé is a cold coffee drink made by shaking instant coffee with water, sugar, and ice until it forms a thick foam. Kopi Luwak is one of the most expensive coffees in the world. The beans are eaten and processed by a civet animal before being collected and roasted. Dalgona Coffee became a global trend during the pandemic. Instant coffee, sugar, and hot water are whipped into a fluffy foam and served on top of milk.